Hi, and welcome to Ask Gypsy Jean. I'm Gypsy Jean. If this is your first time watching, hi and welcome, and I hope you enjoy my channel and we can learn from each other. If you have seen my videos before, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If I can reach you, make you smile, or make you think, then my work is done, and that is what my purpose is in life, basically. Okay, so today's video is going to be on spell casting. Ooh. This is to help educate you, maybe dispel, and get you a little more into the groove of things, as life is a very broad spectrum. Okay, for you that are not familiar with paganism, Wicca, witchcraft, or anything of that nature, and you're starting to just learn, or you happen to run across me accidentally, spell casting is not just for the evil movie witches that's portrayed in our cinema and our media. Okay, I do want to say excuse me, but if you get all of your knowledge from these particular type of spiritual paths from your media, please do some research on your own before you form a negative opinion, or you may want to just learn, something a little different, and maybe seek out some truth in that respect. Okay, back to spellcasting. Spellcasting is not done just by evil cinematography witches or media portrayed witches. Spellcasting is when you set your intentions. You give a piece of your soul or your spirit or your energy with something particularly in mind, okay? Let's just say this. When you pray, regardless of your faith and spiritual path, you are spell casting. What is a prayer? But nothing but your intentions, and you put your piece of heart, mind, and soul into it. You're sending that energy and that wish and that thought and your prayer out, and it is received by God, divinity, Mother Nature, the stars, the universal vibration. Okay, so you're spell casting. That basically anything you do. Aunt Cindy has cancer, and I would like her cancer to be healed. See, you could take that, you might take that as a prayer. You might take that as a spell that you actually want to do for your Aunt Cindy. And a spell casting does not have to have tools. It gives us more power, confidence, and roots us into our soul purpose to help manifest it. But you do not have to have an altar or specific crystals or whatever to spell cast, because like I said, a prayer is spell casting. Okay, so I hope that gets your mind on the right track. All right, let's say we discussed about things like Aunt Cindy, people being sick or in a hard time, or if you're struggling, or if you need to be grounded, or if you do meditation. Those are all forms of spell casting. Meditation is grounding and centering, which I do have several videos on different types of meditation. That is personal spell casting for you. Whether it be centering and grounding, protection, or growth, or you're asking for favor or some kind of thing to happen or not to happen, you're spell casting. Traditional spell casting, before we knew we were all spell casting, because we have since we were little. Oh God, I really want that, whatever. See, self spell casting. We spell cast normally as just being human beings. You get what I'm saying? We're already communing or connecting with something, whether it be ourself or an outside source, from when we start to become a self-aware individual. So, set your intentions. Say there's a video out called The Secret, and they talk about setting your intentions in a certain way, and that is, in my opinion, considered. All of this is my opinion. Of course, do your own research, form your own. What feels right to you is right for you. But that video is self-spell casting. The law of attraction is self-spell casting, okay? When you are planting a seed and you put nutrients in the soil and you adapt its environment for it, that's spell casting and putting your energy, your intentions, it's part of your mind, part of your spirit, part of your soul into that seedling or that plant to grow. So I just wanted to stop by and have a brief little discussion on self and spell casting. Now, if you're a traditionalist or you feel more connected with tools, I use crystals, I use smudging techniques, I do sound like bells and whatnot for when I'm setting my focus and attention. That is my way of spell casting when it is an intention for an external situation, someone else. I put their picture up, I put certain types of crystals and necklaces around it, and that is to just center the focus and add my particular energy in a singular focus on that particular source, okay? So be in mind and just understand we can always expand our minds and learn something different about different spiritual faiths and cultures. And just because you may get something from someone else, or you had a bad experience, or you learned it from CNN, find your own truth. What feels right for you is right for you. And until next time, happy spellcasting and harm none.